Welcome to your magic moon message, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Peace Dealer. Yeah, this is your dog right here. Uh, the sun and moon is in Pisces, and we are activating a most legendary and divine magical and divine magical cycle that is getting ready with Saturn of totality to change quite literally everything. All right, and my dog is out here kind of co-signing and ad-libbing. I mean, it's not my dog, but that's my dog. You feel me? But yeah, yeah. Arf! So, roof. So there you go. Roof, roof. All right. So, um, you know, we are pla- we are planting and sowing seeds. All right. These seeds are in the form of new beliefs. We had the new moon in Gemini. We have four of these a cycle. The last one is the first 3 months of the new calendar year. The second to last one is at the end of the calendar year, Sagittarius. So this last one, the first one we had was Gemini, where we programmed our spiritual AI, our brain, right? We do this every year. This year, 2024, coincided with, or last year, 2024, the last one for this cycle, Gemini, coincided with the evolution of our programming. So let's say before you were programming your spiritual AI on like GPT-2, and now it's evolved to GPT 4.0 and Grok and all that. So you've evolved the nature and quality of how much more you can program, how much more intuitive the interface is. Then we had the new moon in Virgo. So the new moon in Virgo took these programs, integrated it socially in our real life, physical, tangible. Ooh, yes, it made it real. We now sowed the seeds for behavioral patterns and habits that take these new mindsets, which we do every year, and we're going to do this year, and now integrate them. Then we had the new moon in Sagittarius. Sagittarius was the third magic. It's the climax. The new thoughts we had that we integrated into new habits became our new vision. All right. We saw into the meaning of how we had taken new mindsets, created new behaviors, and now this vision sets us on a new path and philosophy. And now we're taking all these three magics and we're now sowing the seeds for new beliefs. How do we take everything since last year, March, and now form relative to that experience the next belief and perspective that will now kick off a brand new direction when we activate the four powers: new moon in Aries, new moon in Cancer, new moon in Libra, and new moon in Capricorn. It's just unlike last year. This year is going to involve a brand new wave, tidal wave, as the new moon in Cancer is going to be with Jupiter in Cancer. Okay, so this Pisces is going to adjust our perspective as we get ready to leave Noah's Ark, so that we can embark on this brand new wave, this deeper understanding of where we are evolving and how we are evolving this character into the new world, the next world. Okay, so now I gave you an idea of what the rollout is coming forward. We'll go deeper into that. But now this is the most potent of the magic activations. The Gemini one squared Pisces, the Virgo one opposed Pisces, the Sagittarius one squared Pisces, and this Pisces one is in the thick of the middle of this Poseidon party. Oh, by the way, happy birthday, Poseidon. Oh, no, happy birthday, Poseidon. Yes, you mischievous, whimsical trickster troll. All right, since 2012, you have wreaked havoc on our subconsciouses and have given us all the ridiculous nightmare. I mean, the greatest dreams that we could ever have had, and I'm just so glad we're waking up out of finally. So, Poseidon, what will we do without you? I mean, you have deluded an entire collective to believe we're more important than we are, and you brought the influencer generation, and I mean, you have also unveiled all the ways that we were being lied to. So, I mean, I'm not going to just act like you were just a bad influence, even though you were like the bad influence of all enabling bad influences. Just completely trolling humanity, having us actually wonder if men could actually be women, because you really find the idea of how we identify ourselves to be comical, to the point that we could actually have such a filler ass plot point. Neptune, thank you so much. We're just so glad you're finally leaving. I know you are gonna miss your home, all right, but get your ass on out of here. I mean, take your time leaving. I hope you enjoy this party. All right, you are very welcome here. You will be missed. I know this is a huge moment for you. Okay, Hermes is here, Hades, Saturn is here, Kronos, and yeah, the North Node is ready to just send you to really see you off. It's not like you wreaked havoc on the world at all. We needed you, Poseidon, because without you, we would have continued to be deceived. Okay, I know there's a positive reflection of this. Neptune in and of itself isn't the bad being. I'm just going to personify it as it because it's a diabolical troll. But other than that, you know what I mean? This is also the portal of your imagination. And sometimes you need to be tricked in order to come into different perspectives beyond what you think is possible that you wouldn't have. This is why Pisces gets away with all of the trolling they do. They have some deal with Libra, so where they're not really held liable. But other than that, okay, this is really beautiful because not only are we coming into the final, party of Poseidon after this Pisces season, where it's not going to be back in the Pisces outside of the retrograde. By the time we have the next Pisces season, it's in Aries. Okay, so take that for what you will. It's been here since 2012. The element of Saturn is going to now anchor this mastery of our integrity of beliefs and belief systems, RBS, in order to now really fortify these seeds we're planting. So it's going to really activate everything you're meant to believe with the North Node. And it's going to draw out from 2 weeks to the full moon in Virgo to 6 months with the sun in Virgo. That's going to prepare to really add more of a real basis and a behavioral change to match these beliefs we are planting the seeds of. This is going to open up with Saturn an entire world of possibility, as this will open up more that you can believe that you didn't think was possible before. And supernatural magic isn't really bad to gain as a result as well. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of how you use it will determine if it's black or white magic. I don't believe in black. Magic is magic to me. So whether it's black or white. But that being said, this is definitely going to test the integrity of these beliefs relative to how you nurture these seeds. In a week from now, when the moon is in Gemini, the seeds will break through the ground and we'll start to integrate through the first quarter square the true understanding of what thought processes support these new beliefs. So let's go back to the beginning where we started April, Aries season, and we had these affirmations. I am limitless. Okay? I have an unlimited amount of anything. And everything I do is perfect. Everything in my life is perfect, right? We've said these affirmations to charge this evolution of our character the last couple of years. And now you're guided and tested on believing this moving forward, on now seeing the completion of these results, where now we believe we're limitless. We believe we have a limited amount of everything. We believe everything we do is perfect, right? This is the perspective around the seeds you will be planting, and every action and every perspective that will now dissolve with Neptune to remind you that there is no separation. Poseidon just wants to dissolve your ego, so you remember that there's no separation between you and God in all things. And you're not projecting elements that you don't want to see in yourself in others, or you see in others that you don't want to see in yourself towards others. Be prepared for some of the most ridiculous revelation you may be prepared for or ready for. But yes, this is definitely going to be awakening, illuminating. The moon has already kind of activated its 28-day Pluto Aquarius cycle. So this will be manifesting much more abstract perspective. This will also be inducing and initiating you into a whole world of the metaphysical. And now, as you are evolving elements of your vocabulary and perspective in Gemini, It's going to now account for crystallizing unseen facets, principles, phenomena outside the electromagnetic spectrum you could perceive visibly, and just anything outside of your physical senses that will begin to make more sense through the vehicle of your imagination, that will also construct a causality around what you believe and imagine and what happens. Please check out my ultimate manifestation playlist if you would like to tie in this new moon cycle with any intentions. Those videos are the tools that will give you immediate results. Everyone who's watched them has gained immediate results, because it's not the videos manifesting, it's you that is really kind of just gaining responsibility over what you are generating in your thoughts, beliefs, mindsets, feelings. And that's going to really tap you into the greater nature of the spiritual war, where, you know, the major aspect of the spiritual war is for you to see yourself as less than you are, right? I can't force you to do anything, but if I can co-create with the collective in order to put messages out there, advertisements, sentiments, social expectations that influence you to see you as less than you are, then you'll run these programs to manipulate your own reality in a way that benefits me, leveraging my advantage over you. And the whole point of this spiritual war, you fight by not being a bitch and allowing people to just play you out your position, remembering who it has been revealed you are throughout this entire 2020 to 2024 year period, and putting your foot up the asses of those who have the audacity to suggest that you're anything less than that. So your willingness to just maintain authenticity in that character is you fighting this good fight without having to smack anyone in the face. But if you do want a battery charge, smack the shit out of people. Like, please go ahead. Or if you can get away with it. You know, I don't condone violence, but hey, sometimes it does the job. All right. But see, we won't be striking people. We won't be arguing with people. We won't be, protesting. We're just going. And if protesting is the way you do this, do that, please. But, at the most core, singular, basic level, we're just maintaining authenticity. We're being ourselves in a world of certain beings who are threatened by you being yourself, by you actually living what you preach, practicing what you preach. They're going to say and shame and guilt every way for you to actually feel bad about yourself and change it, but it's not working. So they punch their fist in the air. And yeah, that's about it. That's all they can do. They can't really do anything outside of deception because they can't fulfill the burden of proof. So they're going to take that frustration out of you. And that's all you have to do. What do you believe moving forward? That belief is going to be the water that will nurture these seeds and open up a level of magic that's going to pioneer this next world of Pluto, Sag, Gen Z, Gen Alpha, Gen Beta children who are already born much more talented and psychic and aware than we were as kids, and whose frequency and vibration is going to be responsible for this spontaneous awakening of supernatural quality and abilities throughout the whole world. My Hero Academia, look forward to announcements of Kirks that may have already existed, but now we're going to see more of a critical mass of people incorporating it into their pop culture. This is a 20-year cycle, so it doesn't all have to happen now. But yeah, what are you committed to believing moving forward? I'll tell you what I'm committed to. Shout out to Infinity Gang. We're all committed to believing this too. Check it out. We believe we're limitless. Like, you can't convince us that we can't achieve whatever we want. Yeah, we might be in physical vessels that, will account for whatever lag or whatever, but we're limitless. We have an unlimited amount of everything. We believe we have an unlimited amount of anything. Even if it takes time for us to understand how to process that, we know default, we're not worrying about, we need this and that. We got it. We got it. We say we got it. We believe we got it. It's here. It's happening. And of course, everything we do is perfect. Follow Taylor Tukes on Twitter or X. She's been going off recently about just reminding you, there's no process. It's not happening later. It's happening now. Once you decide what is the life you're creating for yourself, all of these law of assumption themes are very key for a new moon in Pisces like this, where you're reconstructing every belief you've ever had about your life and who you are. Have fun with it. You guys stay blessed as always. And I hope you enjoy this world-ending eclipse that starts off with this new moon. Peace.